Gutom na yata sila. Good evening sa lahat. So, can you greet other person sa mga ibang table? Ibati naman sila. Say hi. Okay, so, never-ending worship yung theme natin. So, don't worry, yung preaching natin, hindi siya never-ending. Okay, kasi ginagawa ko pa lang yung message. May nagbiro na baka preaching. So, don't worry, this is gonna be quick. It's a short devo. So, never-ending worship. Actually, in heaven, this is what's gonna happen. Never-ending. However, worship is not just limited to singing and dancing. In heaven, we will still serve God, we will still obey Him kung ano yung mga pinapagawa niya sa atin. So, it's not just singing and dancing. So, 7 ways to worship God. Can you say that? 7 ways to worship God. So, this evening, we will learn how to worship God. So again, it's not just coming to church every Saturday or Sunday or Friday and then to sing or to dance. Hindi dun limited yung worship. So tonight, my prayer is that as we look at those 7 ways, this 2019, you will reflect as we give those ways. Mag-reflect ka. Bawa, nagbigay tayo ng 1 way to worship God. Just try to reflect. Is this something that I am currently doing well or hindi? And of course, come 2020, you will be able to, of course, plan on how you will be able to do it. Is that okay? Okay ba yun sa inyo? Maliban sa 7 people whom you will know the first time, and we are praying that 7 ways to worship God, mas ma-improve natin this coming 2020. So, huwag na natin patagalin. So, number 1, first way to worship God is through your walk. Sabi mo nga, walk.
Walk.
Okay, sabi dito sa Psalm chapter 1, verse 1, Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seat of scoffers. So, ang minimension dito is about the influence of bad people. Sabi sa Psalm chapter 1, verse 1, hindi siya nag-walk, hindi siya nagiging influenced by those bad people or the wicked. Sabi pa dito sa next verse, by the way, whenever I give 1 way to worship God, papahulaan ko sa inyo kung anong part ng body. So medyo obvious naman, di ba? When we talk about walking, ano yung part ng body?
Eat.
Pero ba dito naglalakad through your hands? Kaya mo ba yun? Pero ba dito kaya gawin yun?
99.
Ang tawag na doon, 99. Okay? So, of course, when we walk, we are talking about feet. Diba? So, later, papahulaan ko kung anong part ng body. And syempre, dapat may prizes. Hopefully, meron. Okay? Per table. Sabi ba dito, Ephesians chapter 4, verse 1, pakibasa naman. I, therefore,
a prisoner for the Lord, urge
you to walk
in a manner worthy of the calling to which you have been called.
So, yung original na ginamit na term dito is peripateo. Ibig sabihin, to live, to regulate one's life. Diba kung paano ikakonduct yung buhay mo. So, meaning, yung lifestyle mo. It's not just worship, it's not just singing to the Lord, praising God every Sunday, singing songs and dancing, but how you live your life. Kumusta yung lifestyle mo? What are the things that you are using your time for? Kumusta yung conduct mo? How you live? How you speak? Ano yung mga inaalaw mo na pumasok sa isip mo at ma-absorb ng heart mo kasi lalabas ng mouth mo? Diba? How is your lifestyle? Ito yung pinag-usapan natin, walk. So, yung lifestyle natin is 1 way for us to worship God. So, let's reflect on that this 2019, especially palapit yung Christmas. Right? Sabi nila, si Jesus daw yung tunay na reason ng season. Ano ba yung gift mo sa Kanya? 1 way to worship Him is through your walk, through your lifestyle. So, second is through
obedience.
Obedience. Anong part ng body yung maisip nyo pag sinabing obedience?
Head.
Magtaas kayo ng kamay. Ano? Head? Other tables? Saan table yun? Okay, dito. Anong table? Anong table? Anong body part? Heart. Okay. O, tama sila. Di ko alam kung nakita niyo yung outline ko, hindi naman siguro. But yeah, it's the heart. Okay? Kasi yun yung sabi nga nila, the heart of the matter. Kapag pinag-usapan natin yung obedience, kapag hindi ka nag-obey kay Lord, ang may problema yung heart mo. Okay?
Yes.
Tignan mo yung katabi mo, mukha ba may problema sa heart? Okay? So, pag wino-worship natin si Lord, hindi siya pataasan ng talon, hindi siya palakasan ng palakpak, pagalingan sumunod. Sabi mo sa katabi mo, magaling ka ba sumunod? Okay. Sige, tanongin mo naman yung sarili mo. Huwag ka na magsalita. No? Parang baliw. Pero tanongin mo yung sarili mo in your mind. 2019, gano'n ba ako kagaling sumunod kayo? Kasi that's worship. How you live your life and how you obey. Gano'n ka kabilis mag-obey ba kay Lord? Gano'n ka ba ka-ready mag-obey? Kasi sabi nila, yung delayed obedience is also disobedience. Sabi dito, 1 Samuel 15:22, as the Lord has great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices, as in obeying the voice of the Lord. Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice. Hindi naman yung ibibigay mo eh. Ba't tinitignan ni Lord yung heart mo? Diba? Of course, at times, you will be required to sacrifice. Pero, hindi yung pag-attend mo, yung tinitignan ni Lord, but really, what's in your heart? Hindi rin yung pag-minister mo. Kasi even if you serve God in the ministry, if your heart is truly not obeying Him, then it's nothing. Diba? And then, ito pa, if you love me, sabi to ni Jesus, you will keep my commandments. Ang love language ni Lord is obedience. Okay? So pag tinanong ka ni Lord, paano ko masasabi na mahal ako ng anak ko? If my children is obeying me. Sabi pa niya dyan, if you keep my commandments, you will abide in my love. When God called you, you are in His love. How do you abide? Or how do you remain in that love? By continuously obeying Him. Okay? So, not only walk as lifestyle, but yung obedience mo kay Lord. Are you really obeying Him? So, that's the question for 2019. Kumusta kaya? Kumusta kaya yung pag-obey ko kay Lord in 2019? If it's great, but assess mo yung sarili mo from 1 to 5, kumusta ka? If hindi ganun ka kataas, then 2020 is another year. 2020 is another year. Another way to worship God is through relationships. Okay, anong body part yung naisip nyo pag sinabing relationships? Sadly, wala na yung heart. Okay? So, hindi lang ang relationships is about the heart. O, sino gusto maghula? That table, may sinasabi kayo? Sorry? The mind? Mind ba? Mind?
Part ng body.
The table. The chan daw, chan. Hands. Meron iba pang sagot? Sa dulo. Kian, anong sagot nyo? Body? O anong part ng body? Dito, kila Erika. Ears. Okay, good job. Ears. Eh sabi nila, if you are in the presence of someone, sometimes nandun ka lang pero hindi ka nakikinig. Tama? Diba? So, even if you are there, binigay mo na yung time, nandun ka na rin, makinig ka. Right? That's relationships. And that's how you really get to know one person. Sino dito yung nag-spend time ka with one person or many person, kaya lang hindi ka naman nandun para makinig sa kanila. Okay, that's parang like a waste of time because relationships are built through listening. But sometimes, some of us, pag nakikinig ka hindi para makinig. Nakikinig ka para alam mo na agad yung sasabihin mo next. Okay, this is one way for us. Sabi dito, beloved, let us love one another, for love is from God. Whoever loves is being born of God and knows God. Anyone who does not love does not know God, because God is love. So, kumusta yung mga relationships natin? Again, this is not just talking about couple. Right? Hindi lang dun sa tawag dito, boyfriend or girlfriend. It's more than that. Kasi this is love na nanggagaling kay Lord. So siguro if you are married, how's your relationship with your wife or husband? If you are not married yet, kung single, mas marami sa atin dito, kumusta yung relationship mo with your parents? Kumusta yung relationship mo with your sisters or brothers sa family? If you are working, kumusta yung relationship mo sa boss and mga kasama mo sa office? If you are studying, kumusta yung relationship mo sa teacher mo? Sa mga kapwa mo students? Because, sabi nila, the true test of Christianity is in your relationships. And this is how you worship God. Kasi no matter how much you say that you are a true Christian, a true disciple, kapag sa relationships mo hindi makita that you truly love them, then you have failed. Especially in the family. Right? Relationships. Sabi pa nila, now concerning brotherly love. You have no need for anyone to write to you, for you yourselves have been taught by God to love one another. I truly believe that if you have received the love of God, if you have understood the love of God, it's gonna be automatic. Hindi ibig sabihin na madali, but it's gonna be natural to you na magmahal ng iba kasi nag-overflow yung love ni Lord. Kaya nga sabi niya dito, wala nang kailangan magturo sa inyo because you should know that. Pero sabi dito, for that is indeed what you are doing. So I hope ginagawa na natin siya. Pero sabi dito, but we urge you brothers to do this, more and more. So kumusta ba yung relationships natin? If we are truly loving other people, then I hope we will do that more and more come 2020. Okay po ba? So ano yung una?
Walk.
Walk. Our lifestyle. Yung letter O?
Obedience.
Obedience. Letter R?
Relationship.
Relationships. So, pang-apat. Tama ba? Pang-apat. Service. Anong body part?
Hands.
Nauna ba sila?
Yan.
Sila. Lahat. Nauna. Galit. Okay. Service, of course, it's the hand. Sabi dito, as each has received the gift, use it to serve one another. Okay, so, lahat tayo, if you are still here, kahit saved ka, di ba? Kung gugustuhin lang ni Lord na after na na-save ka, doon ka na agad sa heaven, gugustuhin niya. But God chose for you to remain here. And whatever talents you have, whatever gifts you have, di ba? Sometimes kahit time. Kasi yung best daw na ability is availability. Right? Kasi madali namang matuto if you have the willingness. If you are available. So if you are not part of any ministry yet, volunteer. Right? Now if you are a D member, D group member, lahat naman tayo dito, no? D group member, and you do not have a D group yet, yung mga dinidisciple mo, then that's another way of serving. That's how you worship God, through serving others, serving one another. Sabi pa dito, do not be slothful in zeal, be fervent in spirit, serve the Lord. Okay? So, kumusta ba? Have you been serving the Lord in 2019? Okay? Again, it's not just serving per se, but serving yung heart mo na tama kay Lord. And you are really serving God kasi merong gratitude, merong love. Not just, kailangan ko mag-serve kasi sabi ng ministry head, o kailangan kasi mag-serve ako. Not that. No, but you really are serving out of gratitude for the Lord. Okay. Panglima. Ano panglima? Happiness. Okay? When we talk about happiness sa Bible, it's not just the happiness na dependent on happenings. The Bible speaks about joy. Yung happiness dito, ang pinagalingan ng word makarios. Yung sa Matthew chapter 5, blessed. Yun yung word na happy. Okay, happiness. So anong body part yung maisip mo kapag happiness? Sino nagsasabi na lips? Wala ko siyang magtasa pa. Hula na lang. Sa table nila Achiban. Mouth. Dito sa table niyo. Happiness. Wala ng heart. Ano sakit nyo sa dulo? Okay, good job. Nice. Did you know na yung pag-smile mo, pwedeng i-fake? But if you really see a person na happy, you will see it in their eyes. Tingnan mo yung katabi mo, kapag in love yan, makikita mo sa mata niya. Okay. Alright. Sabi dito, the Lord is my strength and my shield.
Grabe to si
My heart trust in Him and I am helped. Bakit ganun no? Pag-usapang piling, talaga buhay na buhay niya. Okay.
Grabe
My heart
to
trusts
si
in Him and I am helped. Therefore, my heart exalts. Diba? Yan yung happiness na nanggagaling kay Lord. Why? Kasi sabi dito, tinuring mo si Lord na strength and shield. My heart trusts in Him and I am helped. You know, one of the ways to worship God, if you are a true follower of Christ, is makita ng tao na happy ka sa kabila ng problema. You know, I saw an article by John Piper, sabi niya, someone needs to see you suffer well. Hindi ibig sabihin na mag-suffer ka ng matindi, but meaning to say you suffer and you are still well. You know, one of the bad testimony is makita ng tao that you say you serve a living God and yet yung mukha mo, hindi makita na totoo yung Diyos mo ay buhay. No, you proclaim that you have a God na nagpo-provide, God of peace, God of joy, and yet, hindi yun makita sa buhay mo. So one way to worship God come 2020, if you have not been doing that, sa 2019, is for you to be happy in the Lord. Why? Because you are trusting in Him. Right? Sabi dito, they look to Him and were radiant. Yung pag-look to God is not just looking to Him. Sabi dito, isa sa mga verses, for we are powerless against this great world. Susugulin na sila against us. We do not know what to do, but our eyes are on you. That's what it means to look unto God. You do not know what to do with your life. You are hopeless and helpless, and yet you are looking unto God. And you are still happy. You are unstoppable. You are unshakable. Because that is who your God is. Diba? So be happy. Be happy. So worship is walk. Ano pa? Obedience. Relationships. Service. Happiness. Dalawa na lang. Of course, in spirit and in truth. Yung lahat ng pinag-uusapan natin dito, yung sinasabi kasi, it's we worship God in spirit and in truth. Pag binasa mo yung John chapter 4, may nagsabi kay Lord, sabi nung babae, sabi sa amin, mag-worship kami sa bundok. Pero sabi niyo sa temple. Saan ba talaga? Sabi ni Lord, a time is coming and it is now where true worshipers will worship God in spirit. Meaning to say, wherever you are, it's not the place. Hindi kapag pumunta ka sa church, you are worshiping. It is the state of your heart. That is worship. Not the place, but your heart. Kasi you can worship anywhere. Kahit nasa office ka, kahit nasa bahay ka, you can worship God because it's the state of the heart. Sabi niya in spirit and in truth, dinagdagan niya. Because it's correct that you can worship God anywhere. But you can only worship God according to His word. Right? Kaya sabi ni Lord, you worship God in spirit and in truth. Ano yung napasok sa isip nyo kapag narinig nyo yung spirit and in truth? Anong body part? Yung eyes? Tapos na yung eyes. Mind. O, tama yung table na to. So, mind. Kasi nga, you can worship God anywhere. And yet, sabi ni Lord, it depends on the Word of God. So, fill your mind with the truth. Diba? Ano yung sinasabi ni Lord? Oh, lastly, proclaim Him. Kasi bigawa yun. Saan yun? Sa table niyo? Okay. So, tama kayo. Your mouth. That's how you proclaim Him. Diba? And this is a bonus. Kasi all others, you are worshiping God, ikaw lang personally. But when you proclaim Him, you are actually calling other worshipers. You know, there's missions, merong evangelism na nangyayari because yung mga tao na dapat na sumamba sa tunay na Diyos, hindi pa rin nila yung ginagawa. Okay? So, at one way for you to worship God is to proclaim Him. Sino dito in 2019 nakapag-share ka at least 5 tao? O, 5 tao pataas. Sino dito nakapag-share ka at least 1 person? in 2019. So, I think this is one of the biggest improvement na pwede natin gawin. You worship God when you proclaim Him. Diba? All others are good for you to walk, yung lifestyle mo, for you to obey Him, for your relationships to be pure, for you to serve God, for you to be happy, for you to worship God in spirit and in truth. But you also need to proclaim Him. So in 2020, is it something na pwede natin i-commit kay Lord? That I will proclaim Him. Meaning to say, ipapahayag ko yung gospel, yung ginawa niya para sa akin. I truly believe if you have received the Savior, you will also share Him. Tama ba?
Amen.
You will also share Him. Sabi dito, but in your hearts, honor Christ the Lord as holy, always being prepared to make a defense to anyone who asks you for a reason for the hope that is in you. Maybe sabihin mo, kailangan pala defensive lang kapag may nagtanong lang sa akin. No, hindi lang ganun yun. Always be prepared to give an answer. But we are also being commanded to proclaim Him. That's the offensive side. Sabi ni Jesus, make disciples. Ito yung huling binigay niya na command. Napakaraming niya sana pwedeng ibigay na command before He departed. But He gave this command. And I think this is the mission of CCF. Dito siya naka-anchor. To make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. So, how do you start making disciples? Of course, it is for you to share the gospel with them. So how are you? How are you in your lifestyle, in your walk? How are you in obeying God? How are your relationships? How are you in serving? How happy are you? Can other people see that truly you are happy in God? How's your worship in spirit and in truth? Can you really worship God anywhere and everywhere according to His word? And are you proclaiming Him? That's why this is what I would like us to remember. Worship, this is worship. Ito yung worship. This is parts of the body. Kasi lahat yan, yung feet, yung heart, yung ears, yung hands, yung eyes, yung mind, and then yung mouth mo. Lahat yan. Kasi sinasabi, in closing, sabi sa Romans chapter 12, verse 1, can you read with me? I appeal to you therefore, brothers, by the mercy of God, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is your spiritual worship. So, brothers and sisters, friends, ito yung worship. Diba? You offer your body. Kasi yung tinutukoy dito ng Bible when this was written is everything. All of you. Diba may ganong kanta?
All of me.
Diba mas masarap na kantahin yan para kay Lord? Diba all of me? Diba yung body ko, Lord, lahat. Yung mata ko, yung isipan ko, yung heart ko, yung hands ko, yung feet ko, everything, Lord, will worship you. So, kumusta kayo? Kumusta tayo dun sa worship na yun? I hope in 2019, if we did not do well, 2020 is another year being given to us by the Lord. If you have not done well in those areas, then pray to the Lord, Lord, help me, because I can do nothing apart from you. Okay, thank you so much. Sana yung mga host natin. Palapakan natin si Lord.